Hi everyone, welcome back to my little bookish channel. I'm Allie. If you hear my dog barking, sorry. His friend slash arch nemesis is out for a walk. This is a very spontaneous video because I don't typically do these on my channel, and that's monthly TBR videos, but I thought, why not? I like talking about books and I'm thinking about reading. Let's just do these, see how they go. My March, so I make TBRs regardless. I just don't tell anyone because I'm such a heavy mood reader that I either read them all or read none. Last month, March, I saw the TBR that I created, said fuck no, and just randomly chose books depending on my mood. It was a very weird reading month. Anyway, let's talk about April TBR. I want to read a few books, 2 for my own little like book video challenges, 1 for the Read Good challenge. My dog's here, as you can see, and hi honey bear, and another for another video challenge. Actually 3 for video challenges. Interesting. Okay, so I want to talk about the one that I'm actually currently reading because I started it in March. As I'm filming this, it is the 27th of March. Okay, I know. I picked 1Q84 by Haruki Murakami up. It's part of a TBR takedown video that's coming out hopefully in April. We shall see. She's gigantic. She's 1,300 pages long, but she is technically 3 books in one. I am currently over halfway through book 1, and surprise, surprise, am enjoying myself. What is this book about? Well, we have 2 main characters, Ayomame and Tango, and things happen. That's all I'm gonna say. The blurb says that they're both doing things that are really, really dangerous in their own way. I can only see the danger aspect for Ayomame, not really for Tango. Tango is just a man. He's just there. But Ayomame is like where the real story's at. She's incredible. It's written very much like Haruki Murakami. I read Norwegian Wood by him a few years ago. Haven't really ventured to him again. He writes women as though he's never met a woman. They're all incredibly sexually objectified and either have strange pedophilic tendencies or constantly have sapphic experiences, but they're not written like, oh my god, yes king, like you're writing sapphics, yes, like representation, progression, like no, it's not like that at all. It's just like a layer of it's written from the male gaze. It's like what he imagines women do when they're left alone together. It's really strange. So other than that, having a good time. So I would like to finish this in April. I don't know if that's possible, but I would like to. Now, for the Read Good challenge, I believe April is to read a Women's Prize nominee. And if you've seen my Read Good TBR, you know what I'm going to be reading for April. And that's How to Be Both by Allie Smith. I don't know anything about this book. All I know is that I claim to consider Allie Smith to be one of my favorite authors of all time because I love the Seasonal Quartet so much, but I've only read the Seasonal Quartet from Allie Smith. So I thought, I need to read more. I need to read more of Allie. So this is my pick. I am hoping for a good time. It is, I think, dual timeline, possibly. A Renaissance artist of the 1460s, a child of the 1960s. 2 tales of love and injustice twist into a singular yarn, where time gets timeless, etc., etc. I loved the Seasonal Quartet. I loved the way Allie Smith wrote. I loved the way she created her characters. Just everything about that that series of books really blew me away, and I loved them. I think I read them at the most perfect time, to be perfectly honest. So yeah, looking forward to this. This is for the Read Good Challenge. Okay, I have been saying that I want to read this book since the start of March, because it was on my March TBR. But I'm going to read, hopefully. I do realize that I am also reading 1Q84. Yeah, but I would really like to get to book 6 of The Wheel of Time, which is The Lord of Chaos. This is my edition. I love The Wheel of Time. I love it so much. These characters mean everything to me. Robert Jordan's writing blows me away constantly. It just takes time in a way that like Brandon Sanderson or like even Robin Hobb doesn't take. Like, they're really quick to read. Whereas Robert Jordan, I need my brain for this because the writing is so luscious and rich. I need to focus. And I have a terrible memory. I have such a terrible memory that I forget about things. Lucky I have Danny, who is our resident Wheel of Time expert. So she can answer all my ridiculous questions. I just am so looking forward to sitting down reading this. Every time I read a Robert Jordan Wheel of Time book, I just feel like I'm cuddling up on the couch in front of a fire. I don't know why, but the Wheel of Time books represent winter to me. Maybe that's why I've been procrastinating reading them, because I want it to be closer to the colder months. But anyway, really would love to read Lord of Chaos by Robert Jordan. And my last book, I know it's a very short TBR because I like to allow room for mood reading, and I have like reading challenges that I would like to do. For instance, TBR Takedown. I don't know the next books that I'm going to read for TBR Takedown. My hair is just, anyway, I wash my hair, you can't tell. The next book I'm going to share is one that I'm going to read the trilogy of this series really slowly over the next 3 months, inclusive of April. And that's for my Reading in My 30s project. So, spoiler alert. I'm going to read Inkheart, how pretty, by Cornelia Funk. I've never read these books before. I have, as you can see, I have Ink Spell and Ink Death. I got these all at separate times across like the span of 2 years at different op shops. So they're all different covers, but I've never read this series in my entire life. So I want to read them now in my 30s. This is one of Hannah's like favorite series when she was a kid. So I would like to pick these up. I do know there's a movie and I'm pretty sure Brendan Fraser is in it. But I would like to read this. Again, have no idea what it's about. There is no, I don't really want to know, but I think it's about stories and our main character's love of stories. And I think the characters either come out of the books or she goes in. Yeah, so her father, when he reads aloud, words come alive and characters step out on the page. So I was kind of right. Didn't realize it was the father. But yes, so I'm looking forward to this and just to see, and maybe I'll watch the movie. I do understand that I am reading these books as a 30-year-old, but it's more just to enjoy the experience. For instance, I read the Percy Jackson series in our last episode of Reading in My 30s. I loved it so much that for Christmas, I got the Heroes of Olympus box set because I love the reading experience of these books so much. So like, I might love these books. Who knows? I'm hoping to. I'm kind of interested in more of like a cozy, chill read after the books that I've been reading. But anyway, that is my very small TBR for the month of April. Honestly, April is my oyster. Doesn't make as much sense when... Anyway, I don't know how I'll feel when I actually get into the month. I most likely will want to include some smaller books. I am kind of feeling maybe some romance, but I don't know. We'll see. But that's my very short, but she's kind of thick, like she kind of thick. So it'll be interesting to see at the end of the month when I do my wrap up if I actually get to these. It'll be funny. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you next week. Bye friends.